What's going on, people? This right here, this is the Asics Gel-Kinetic Fluent. It's some kind of black and some kind of purple type of colorway, right? Yeah. So anyways, this is one of the Asics more recent models, right? I forget exactly when they came out, and I honestly don't even remember when the review happened or even doing it, honestly. But the one thing that I do remember is that I liked these, right? But I felt like it should probably be some kind of follow-up at some point to really say how these feel later on, right? Because just because you like things on the first day doesn't mean you'll like them days down the road, right? In this case, I do still like them. If anything, I like them more, right? So yay for that, I suppose. But anyway, so I went out, spent some time at the gym a couple times doing that, just normal walking around, doing errands or whatever, because that's kind of what this seemed like it would be good for, right? It is a running shoe in a way, right? Because it's built off of like some mid 2010s type running shoes, the Kinetic and the Fluent, right? But I'd rather run in more recent stuff that's, made within like the last couple years anyways. Personal preference. But these right here, they were still great for like the gym though, because one thing that I don't like about certain other things is that they can be a little squishy and a little wobbly underneath, right? So like certain Ultra Boosts or Vapor Maxes, not my thing, right? But this right here, super comfortable for one, and also super solid under there, right? So if you're standing around doing like not bench press, like curls and stuff like that, right? Something like this can be pretty nice to have. So I definitely liked it for that. Worked out very well today, so yay again. Also, like I was saying before, a lot of gel going on in the back, so that's super comfortable. The same foam that you'll see in like the Nimbus and the Kayanos up here in the front. So again, that's where all like the comfort comes in. So, and the upper's pretty decent too, right? Now, past that, little minor complaints here, because it's not all sunshine and rainbows with these, right? So one thing, like I said, being the weight, right? These do have a lot of it. I noticed that as soon as I took them out of the box. When I'm at the gym, it doesn't really matter. I'm not doing like these high intensity, like CrossFit type things where you're like making all these fast motions. I'm just standing here, doing this, walking over there, doing that. It's not a big deal, right? And even when you're walking, like sure you can tell they're a little heavy, but it's not like you're really hadn't put in much extra effort. It's just, running shoe standards, these are up there. So there is that. Also, one other thing that I wasn't a huge fan of, probably won't really affect a lot of people because it is more so just like a minor inconvenience. Up here, it's a little loosey-goosey with the way this top has been built, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to things kind of locking your foot in a little bit more, so it kind of leads to a little bit of heel slippage once in a while when you're like walking around. Not a big deal. Again, it's just one of those things that I thought I'd mention. But now that these have been out a little bit, I wanted to share some thoughts. Initially, I was not quite sure if these were going to really go anywhere because I saw like the two colors and I was like, okay, that's kind of a higher price point. If these don't really sell, I don't know if they're going to make other ones, but they at least seem promising. But lately I've been seeing a couple more colors pop up, which is good because the more colors that pop up, the more those prices will start to drop over time because they can't have all of these sitting around on the shelves, right? So I'd say it's totally worth keeping your eye on. They got some colors creeping out once in a while, so just see what's going on with the finish lines, Asics, wherever else, and maybe you'll find one that works for you. And I guess you can let me know how that played out for you, or you can not. Those are your two options.